Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has been a really long time since I've made a video on here, but I am ready to get back into the swing of things for the new year. And even though it's pretty late in January, I could not miss a year of doing Best of Beauty. So I'm going to be doing Best of Beauty 2019. It's going to include hair care, skin care, makeup, and a few lifestyle favorites I always throw in every year. As with all of the past years, the way I do this is that I have to have discovered the product in 2019, so it has to be new to me for that year. So these are not like holy grails I've used for year after year. These are brand new products I discovered in 2019 and just couldn't live without. This was not a year of trying a lot of new products for me. I really honed down and I used the same things over and over. I just loved what I used so much that I didn't venture out this year. So this is going to kind of be smaller than past years, but it's still really good stuff. So let's just jump right into it. Let's start with hair care. So I discovered a new dry shampoo. I have been a diehard IGK fan. That was in last year's Best of Beauty, but this one is Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo. I love this stuff, and it's $5 for this huge can. It's 7 ounces. It's a toasted coconut scent, which is to die for. It really does add some really good texture. It's not too powdery. It brushes out easy if there is any powder. It smells amazing. It does a great job absorbing oil. I am just in love with this. And it's only $5 when it's time to go buy a new one. So I am diehard in love with this new dry shampoo. That's another thing I was going to mention, is that a lot of the products from 2018 I just completely continued to use this year. So that's why there's not a whole lot of new products. But yeah, if you want to go back and watch 2018, I'll link that down below, because there's a ton of good stuff that I just have not gotten away from that year. So I just have 2 more hair products, and both of them are hair tools. The first one is the Bedhead Wave Artist. These waves have been so popular this year, and I have really loved this waver as opposed to like the 3-barrel. I used to own the 3-barrel a long time ago, and it just made my hair frizzy. It didn't work very well, but I love this waver. I didn't think I was going to be able to use it on my short hair, and I don't actually think I've shot a video on here with my hair waved like that, but I love it. It just makes the best like tousled, purposefully messy hairdo. I usually pull it up half like this, and I've really been loving it. It also lasts for a really long time. So if you use this waver, expect that they're gonna last a really good while. And even if not, it's very easy to just like touch up. You just hold it and it's done. So super easy to use, beginner friendly, and I did get this on Amazon, so it can come to you prom. Love it. Okay, I think we all know what this is gonna be, but I have to mention it. It is the Revlon hair dryer. This is probably my #1 purchase of the entire year. I love this thing. Previously, I had purchased the Dyson hair dryer, and it was not that long before I got this. Saved up my money, spent a fortune on it. This has replaced it 99% of the time. The only time I use my Dyson now is if my hair is dripping wet and I need to get a lot of the water out of it very quickly. Otherwise, I sleep on my hair, and then when I wake up in the morning and it's damp, I use this. It's like getting a salon blowout. It has changed the way I feel about my hair. Seriously, I have wavy, frizzy, just yucky hair if it dries naturally. I can sleep on it wet and wake up the next morning and it just looks like it's going to be the worst hair day ever. Blow dry it with this, and it's awesome. I love it so much. Cannot tell you enough. They have a lot of sales on Amazon I've seen, but I would pay double the price that this is. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend trying it out if you've even thought about it, because it was hands down my #1 purchase of 2019. Okay, let's go into skincare, because this one is going to be really quick. I only incorporated 1 new product into my skincare, and that was the Drunk Elephant La La Retro Whipped Cream. I needed a new moisturizer, so I tried this one. This is just the tiny little trial size, because I just ran out of my big full jar, and I didn't want to purchase it right away because I had this in my drawer. I also have another one of these in my travel bag, so I love this one. Just a really good moisturizer, has a lot of good ingredients. It has ceramides now, which is one of the reasons I decided to try it out, because they reformulated, they added ceramides. It's just really good for your skin, and a really good just nightly moisturizer. I want to share my skincare routine soon, because I've always loved it, but then I felt it was like missing one thing, and I think I found that one thing. I started using it very late December, so it's not in this video, but as I've used it throughout January, I was like, this is what my skincare routine has been missing. So I finally feel like my skincare routine is complete and I'm ready to share it, and I'm really excited. So I'll be looking for that in the near future. Okay, so I have a few new makeup items to share from the past year. Now this one I have seen in a lot of people's Best of Beauty 2019, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. And I just kept thinking, why are they including that in the 2019 video? It came out in 2018. And I even went back to my 2018 video. I did include this in 2018's Best of Beauty video, and I did watch it and find out that I bought it in December, but I loved it so much I went ahead and included it. So I think what happened is my first bottle I ever purchased was from Amazon, and it was a couple of months before you were seeing it roll out nationwide in drugstores. So I was like the first one on this bandwagon. I love L'Oreal foundations, and I continue to use this as my #1 foundation. So I did want to mention it again, since most people found it and started loving it in 2019, I want to let you know it's still my #1 foundation even for 2019. I did discover a new base though, and that is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector. I saw that they reformulated this year, and so I tried it for the very first time and I loved it so much so that I wanted to show you. I bought 2 different shades. I have one into Vanille and one CO Cameo. This is like my light, like more natural skin tone, and this is my summer, more self-tan skin tone. But I had been wanting a good tinted moisturizer that was just barely there. A barely there makeup kind of day, not a CC cream that has more medium coverage. I wanted a true tinted moisturizer that was more on the sheer side, and this is perfect. It also has SPF 30, and I'm always hesitant about that, but the thing I loved about this the most is that it doesn't get super greasy. It does have a dewy finish and becomes more dewy throughout the day, but I just didn't feel like it was sliding off my face and greasy. It just feels nice and thin and lightweight and sheer and good SPF coverage. I just love it. I love it for a good no makeup day. If you're looking for any type of acne coverage or anything, this is not going to be for you. But if you're just looking to even out a little bit of redness, even out your skin tone, and just something quick to throw on a no makeup day, this is what I would recommend. I've been loving it. Next up is concealer. I tried the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer, and it is a new favorite. I have not been able to put it down. I have shade 20 CP. The applicator is a little different. It's like a curved doe foot, and I really like that. But this has just been a good all-around concealer. I use it under my eyes every single day, or every day that I wear makeup. And I also use it to spot treat blemishes, and I love it for that as well. It's just really nice and smooth under the eyes. It doesn't crease. It doesn't look dry and cakey. Everybody loves the Shape Tape, but on me, it just looks too dry and heavy under the eyes. So this is a good, just like one step down from the Shape Tape in my opinion. It has really good coverage. It's really smooth. I just love it. This was the year of new blush for me. So I got 3 new blushes that I've been loving. And before that, I hadn't changed blush, it seems like, in years. But I finally came across a few that I'm loving as much as what I was using previously. The first one is the Buxom Primer Infused Blush in Wanderlust. This one is just the most beautiful shade. It has quite a bit of shimmer to it. So if you don't like a lot of shimmer, it's not like beaming off your cheek, but it definitely has some shimmer to it. If you have a lot of texture or acne on your cheeks right here, that it would accentuate. But other than that, the color is just what I cannot get enough of. It's just so beautiful. Let me see if I can swatch it. And very, very pigmented. It is beautiful. Love that one. And then I tried Charlotte Tilbury blushes for the first time this year. Fell in love and bought 2 colors. So the very first one I got was the shade First Love, and this is just a good natural color. This one is best for when I'm fair. If you are medium skin toned, I just don't know that it's gonna show up that well on you. It's this one right here. It's nice and peachy and light. It doesn't overpower a really fair complexion. A lot of times when I'm at my fairest, it just looks clownish. This one doesn't, because it is so light, but it's beautiful and it's smooth. I love the formula on these, which is why I ended up with 2 different shades. But this is for my fair skin shade, and then this one This one I can wear both ways. It's one that I thought would never be for me. It is the shade Pillow Talk. Everybody seemed to love this, and I thought that is so dark. That is going to look so garish and clownish on me, but it is so beautiful. It's my favorite out of the three if I had to pick one. And when you put it up next to this one, it doesn't even look that much darker, but it is so gorgeous. This one seems to me to be a little bit more shimmery than First Love. It's a lot more comparable to this. In fact, they're pretty similar. But I've been wearing Pillow Talk non-stop since I got it. It is what I have on my cheeks today. I also have bronzer on as well, but yes, I am loving it. It's so beautiful. It's the perfect amount of shimmer, perfect amount of color, and it's just a good like neutral nude. It's not too pink. It just goes with any lip color as well. So those are my three new favorite blushes for this year. And the very last makeup product, I have one new lip product from this year. This is the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Nude. This is a tinted lip balm. And for me, a good tinted lip balm that I can wear every day, have in my purse at all times, it's just irreplaceable to me. I fell in love with the Marc Jacobs ones a couple of years back, and I've repurchased them over and over and over again. I would wear them every single day. Right now, this has replaced that because the color is such a good nude. It's a little bit pink. It adds just a little bit of color, but it's perfect. I can just throw it on if I have nothing else on my face and it doesn't look too bright and overpowering. It's so moisturizing. I love the minty feeling and scent to it. It's not too much, but it is just right for me, especially if you love mint in your lip products. Yes, I cannot recommend this enough. This was a limited edition, like Christmas packaging, so it does look different than this if you get it now, but I wear this every single day without fail. I don't have that much left. That's all I have left right now. So I'm gonna be repurchasing one very, very soon because this, along with the Marc Jacobs, I cannot live without. Oh, we have one more. I probably should have included it in skincare, but it is the Billie By Dry Body Lotion. I'm sure by now you've all heard of Billie. Yes, I do love the razor, but the lotion and also kind of the shave cream and body wash now are some of my favorites. This is just such a good, simple body lotion. It has grapeseed and shea butter. It has a slight scent of grapefruit. It's just very light and fresh and subtle. Super, super subtle. It doesn't linger all day. It also has a matte finish, so it's not greasy. It's not super shimmery or shiny. I just love it. Oh, it's just so good. It's just the lightest, freshest. See how it's matte? It's just like undetectable. It just sinks in so well, and the scent is just so subtle. For somebody like me, I'm just sensitive to scents, so this has been perfect. Lightly scented, not overwhelming, doesn't give me a headache. You can layer other scents on top of it, like your perfume, without it interfering. I love it. I really do love the entire Billie line, but I wanted to mention that I'm not just trying to like sell you a razor. The lotion is actually my favorite thing, even though I use the razor every single day. Billie's really got it going on, in my opinion. It's not just an overhyped product. All right, I have two more lifestyle favorites. I think I mentioned a candle the past couple of years, so I wanted to tell you my favorite candle for 2019. This one is from Target. It's the Chesapeake Bay, and the scent is Cashmere Plum. I have this style. This is the larger candle. It's a 3-wick, and I also have the smaller one, which I think is 2-wick, and just a little bit smaller. But oh my goodness, the Cashmere Plum is to die for. It's just the perfect year-round scent. You could burn this spring, summer, fall, winter, it doesn't matter. It's just a really good all over the house scent. Burn it any time of year. So good. I actually purchased this online without smelling it first, which is usually a big no-no for me, but I'm so glad I took that risk because it ended up being my favorite of the entire year. And the last thing, I love a good tumbler, and I got this one on Amazon this year and I've just loved it so much. First of all, I mean, it's gorgeous. I love the gradient white to black. Well, actually it's like black to white because it starts fading this way. This is a Simple Modern brand, and what is this one? The 24-ounce classic. I just love how tall, skinny, and sleek it is. I love it. It has just a little bit of texture to it. It's really, really nice. The lid is probably my favorite part about it. It is a screw-on lid. The lid actually sits flush when you screw it down, and it does come with a reusable straw that sits down in this little silicone hole right here. I don't know what else to call that, but like you just pop it in. It's just been so nice and sleek, and it's just been the go-to tumbler in my cabinet. So I definitely had to mention that because I purchased it Amazon Prime this year and I've been loving it. All right, that is it for my 2019 Best of Beauty Favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to get back into the swing of things, get some more videos out for you. We're about to move into our new house, so you're gonna see a completely different setup soon. But I just wanted to get to you my favorites before January was over. I've had a couple people ask about them, and these are one of my favorite videos to watch, so I completely understand. I wanted to get this up for sure. I also love to reference them back, so I did go and watch 2018, and I was like, yes, those are all still so good. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.